Alright guys, what's up? So if you remember in the last Sega Saturn Saga video, we talked about the budget that we have to work with. That has changed a little. It was at $350, but we decided to keep Die Hard Arcade, and that's simply because we found the case and manual up on, what's it called? My wife found it, but my wife found on eBay the case and manual and the artwork and all that for a total of $95 with shipping and everything. So that budget goes down to $255. We also had $75 in the budget for the game itself, so that goes down another $75. So you're looking now at $180. Then, something that you hadn't seen yet, unless you're following me on Instagram, I did pick this up from my boy Jason on Facebook. Bug, this is one of my, as a child I played a lot. He let me get it for 20. I said, hey, there were 25. I said, hey, that's too much of a steal, so I gave him 30 bucks, hoping that I can get more. So now the budget is down to $150. Now, as you know, most of the Sega Saturn games are pretty expensive, so we're gonna go look for some games to flip. But while we're at it, we're gonna go hit up Game Exchange. In a recent video that I had put out, we had some games that needed to be resurfaced, so I'm taking about 40 games to be resurfaced. We're gonna look at what games have Sega Saturn and see if we can buy that with our budget, and then also go purchase some more games. So, with that being said, let's head out. All right, guys, so we're headed into Game Exchange. They only charge $1 per game to get all these resurfaced. So, as you know, we're looking for Sega Saturn. The budget right now is at about $150 because we bought some others, but they do have some in here I'm gonna get them to take out and look at. So this is one we're gonna come back for, Power Slide, but it's not in our budget right now. So Iron Storm, it's like as you can see, fighting the Nazis. Gotta love to fight the Nazis.
We're gonna be doing one thing and one thing only: killing Nazis.
All right, guys. So while I'm getting those games, this disc resurfaced, I'm gonna be looking for some games, see that we could possibly flip, which that might do. You Need for Speed Underground 2, so it might do, but kind of coming short with finding games. So hopefully I'll find something as I'm looking through here. This is what you just gotta do: dig and dig and dig. Hey man, you looking for some games? Yeah, obviously. What you got? I got all sorts. Meet me out back. Hey man, you still want these games, right? Yeah, it's a little sketchy how you're doing this, but yeah, what do you got? Just a little something. Zelda on the GameCube. Zelda on the GameCube? Okay, well, what do you want? I'll do 15 bucks a pop. You got 6 games. Okay, for that price, yeah, I'll do it, man, for sure. Ooh, they're coming. Get it. Give me cash out.
79 Adams, this is Central BCC.
All right, guys, let's get into this. So I just picked up these PlayStation 2, GameCube, and DS games for a total of 78 bucks. This is not going to collection. This is going to the Sega Saturn budget. So we first of all have Shadow of the Colossus on the PS2. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Probably about a $15 game. So that's $15 for the budget. Then we have Harvest Moon and Story of Seasons. They are both complete in the box. Now, Harvest Moon is a little bit rough. Story of Seasons is beautiful. Beautiful. And my head's not being shown. So, but both these games we can get somewhere between $25 to $30. So let's go on a low end. That's 50 plus 15, we're at 65. Dark Cloud, yeah, it doesn't have the manual, but I can get around $10, maybe. Another $10, that's 75 bucks. And then, this is the mother load. We have Zelda Wind Waker. I can easily get 75 bucks. So that's an extra 75, that's $150. And then Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition. Now it does have a little scar right here. That's okay, I can still get 75 bucks for it. So that's another 75, so we are at $225. Now, I did go over budget, so I'm gonna have to pay my budget back.
Oh no.
But we also picked this up, so we were at $150.
The budget right now is about $150.
I hope these numbers don't get confusing, but I just picked up Iron Storm and Mist. Great condition. Still has everything in it, and I do believe we do have the registration cards with this. I mean, just excellent condition. Same with Mist. also does have the registration. I'm not pulling it out. Yep, there we go. Registration still in here as well. So great find. I got $18 on the Mist, and Iron Storm was $70, so after taxes it was $95 for Iron Storm and Mist. So 150 minus 95, because that's what our budget was at, is $55. And I spent 78 on these games, so that put me, my budget now is negative $23. That's okay. Once this all sells, it will only be $225, because this was worth $225, all these games, minus the $23 I'm out of budget. I'll have $202. So let's say $200 for the budget. So the budget is negative right now. We are not gonna pick the budget back up until this stuff sells. So once that sells, we'll be getting more. One more thing. Whatever's advertised on the back of these is what I'm gonna be hunting for next, which nothing advertised on Iron Storm, but Mist has one, and this isn't an expensive one. Robotica. So we will be looking for Robotica.
In the year 2077, the regional nation-state that had until then helped maintain world order on Earth collapsed, and in its wake, a planetary government emerged to rule over mankind.
So I do have the manual. It's in decent condition, actually. And what's next is, if I'm saying it right, I never played this but always wanted to, was Amok. And I am actually going to Houston. There's a guy that's selling me a bunch of Sega Saturn games, and this is one on the list, so I'm already working towards it. So guys, thanks for joining me on the Sega Saturn saga. I'm gonna go put all these games in the collection, and we're gonna try to sell some other games to buy more Saturn games. I'll see you next time. Remember, there ain't no high like the Most High. Looks like I need more shelving.